According to several reports that we are now seeing, the FBI is launching a probe into Britney Spears' father. He's apparently under investigation right now for setting up illegal surveillance, which included recording private conversations in her own bedroom. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know right here on IO. According to a report from Deadline, Jamie Spears is apparently now under investigation over claims that he had secretly recorded private conversations in Britney's bedroom that included talks with her lawyers, among many other things. Jamie allegedly hired a security firm to come in and monitor all of her communications. Britney's lawyer Matthew Rosengart called this an illegal act and stated that California is a two-party consent state when it comes to being recorded. Rosengart wrote in a new filing submitted to Los Angeles Superior Court, "While they are not evidence, the allegations warrant serious investigation." He then went on to say that the deeply disturbing allegations will result in Jamie having to defend his own interest and not his daughter's. The filing by Rosengart then says, "Regardless of the outcome of the allegations, what cannot be genuinely disputed is how deeply upsetting they are to Miss Spears, and if nothing else, they magnify the need to suspend Mr. Spears immediately." However, he did clarify that this suspension he's talking about will not impede the ultimate goal of terminating his control in this conservatorship altogether. The only thing that Jamie is going to lose is something that he should never have even had in the first place, and it will stop his ability to continually harm his own daughter. This allegation that he has secretly recorded her conversations is crossing unfathomable lines which warrant a serious investigation. Anyone who is part of a conversation in California must consent to being recorded when there is a reasonable expectation of privacy. Like, I don't know, just being in your own bedroom. You would immediately expect that your conversations would remain private. What Jamie has also repeatedly done is try to confuse the issues at hand to seek further delays in his control over Britney. If the allegations are proven to be true though after this investigation, his abilities to continuously drag this case out longer would just be rejected altogether. For example, when he agreed to step down from his role and have someone else transition into being her conservator, Jamie tried to seek $2 million for this to happen, which is not how the agreement works at all. You were found out to be taking advantage of this conservatorship, and so that's why there were petitions and calls for you to step down. It doesn't happen after another unwarranted massive payout goes through. On top of that, he continued to argue that Britney needs to be in this conservatorship, which most likely isn't going to happen. The latest filing from Rosengart comes 48 hours before a big hearing for Britney. There are also reports saying that the FBI will be handling this investigation, but no spokesperson for them has commented on the case to confirm as to whether or not this is true. In the closing section of this recent filing, Rosengart writes, "Ms. Spears submits respectfully that her father's efforts to confuse the issues and seek further delay must be rejected. They are in fact a subterfuge designed to avoid the stigma of being suspended and its consequences, including the likelihood of disgorgement and rejection of outstanding of legal fees, sustained objections to the pending accounting, the transfer of files, and other remedies. In short, we respectfully submit that based upon fundamental legal principles, including what is indisputably in the conservative's best interest, the path forward is clear. Mr. Spears' latest efforts at delay must be rejected. He must be suspended on September 29th, followed by the prompt termination of the conservatorship." For now though, these are all the updates that we have for you, but if anything else happens, we will be sure to let you know. I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy, YouTube, or at least try.